Obviously there's stalkers here.
Low and quiet does it.
I wonder if I should use this on the stalkers. I feel like that's a thing I could do. Low and quiet. Whee! Right on top of the traps.
You won't be alone down here.
That's what I do.
Here's one of the metal birds.
That's how Aloy do. Where are the, You know, for making so much noise, nothing seems to have happened. There's no... They're not here. These drones look kind of cool.
No space.
I'm gonna have to go back and sell stuff pretty soon. I see that up there. Don't think I don't see that purple up there. I see you, perp. I see you, big perp.
An animal carving.
Nice.
From long ago. Just have to go up.
How do I... Can I go this way?
If I could move that flying machine over a little.
Oh. Okay. I get you. Weird. So they had drones too? Was the AI
Around it after all. Now I can get across.
controlling the drones then? Kind of military thing?
Here's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Oh wait, no. Yes. No. Okay. This is a very fancy coffee machine. Over here, can I open this? No, I can't. Okay. This way then. Oops. Alright, fine.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower.
Firepower.
As my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Ms. Pines, Dodd Blevins. Right now I am looking at a security drone. It was requisitioned from Faro Automated Industries to serve the needs of the Firebreak project. It is, in fact, one of an entire fleet handpicked by me and allotted for our use by Ted Faro, I guess. Yes, the man so far above you on the ladder that he might as well be God, and I have direct line to your Father in heaven. Now, You and I have had a conversation in which I tried to impart to you the sensitive nature of our project, and if I recall correctly, you said, "I understand, Mr. Blevins." I took you at your word, which apparently was a flaw in my judgment, since you have sent me a goddamn fleet of flying CCTV cameras and a bunch of jerk-off eggheads who think they know more about protecting this country than I do. Now, your technicians are going to provide me with the firepower I need to prevent a major act of terrorism from occurring in or around my facilities, and they are going to do so without increasing our project budget. Because, Ms. Pines, this is your screw-up, and I'm a reasonable man, but so help me if you add another cent to Firebreak's balance sheet, I will see to it that you personally answer to Mr. Farrow and his board of directors. So I want you to call me back. I want you to leave me a message. I want that message to consist of 4 little words. I understand, Mr. Blevins. And this time, I want you to mean them. Blevins is an asshole. I think we've determined without a shadow of a doubt that Mr. Blevins is indeed an asshole.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here.
Oh, this is what I was looking at before. Examine mounting rail. Okay, we'll do that in a second. From Kenny Chow to Kenny Chow from Harris Bonner. Subject: ban him. Kenny, I get it, okay? I really do. Farrow is Firebreak's patron. Blevins is Farrow's lapdog. Circle of ass kissing, blah blah blah. But if you allow Blevins to remain on site, installation is going to take twice as long as we're budgeted for. And I don't know how deep Firebreak's pockets are, but I can guarantee you they're not bottomless. We've just got done recalibrating the entire fleet. The entire fleet, Kenny. Why, I imagine you're wondering? Oh, Kenny, I'm so glad you hypothetically asked. Blevins was unhappy with the baseline behavioral routines of the security drones. You know, the ones he selected himself. Not aggressive enough, he said. I doubt a Rottweiler mounted on an ICBM would be aggressive enough for him. So we patched in some combat behaviors, which, let me tell you, was not easy. Basically outfitted these things for war. Think about that, Kenny. Bleeding-edge combat drones patrolling an empty wilderness. Also, Blevins can play army on Firebreak's dime. I'm begging you, Kenny. Find a way to bar him from the hangar. Please. He might have said ban instead of bar, but you know what? I said bar. Same diff. Let's look at this. Mounting
Shouldn't be
rail.
hard to remove.
Why am I removing that?
I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Oh. Oh, that's why I'm here. Right. Okay. For some reason, I thought this was part of the main DLC quest, but it's not. It was just that's why I was here. All right. Oh, now you arrive. Hold on. Not bad. It's not bad. Although I need to remove this thing's gun because it's pissing me off. It doesn't really seem to do that much electricity. It's just a little bit unfortunate. It looks like it should do a lot more, but it doesn't. Whatever. Nice. What do I need to make it? Oh, it's not bad. No. Come on. Up you go.
So this
I'm-
thing will improve my spear, huh?
That's what they say. I'm gonna go directly down there. I know that we could go over here and do stuff, but I feel like I want to upgrade my spear before I do anything else, because what's the point otherwise? So I'm just gonna go down here. We'll go down here. We'll also talk to Sekuli, and we'll sell some stuff. That's what we're gonna do. I kind of assume that Sakuli is going to be like, go find me all my pigments that I need for my paintings. And I'm going to be like, I found one. Here you go. Anytime.
Maria said to find her friend, the rock
Greetings.
painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
She's a strange one, that Sakuli. No one can deny her skill.
Someone that way? We'll go talk to this merchant, I guess. And I guess we'll see what this quest is about.
New machines in the cut.
Taking your metal shards. So I could get one of these. I haven't been a Stormslinger. Good thing I didn't buy this. Is this better than what I have now? It could be. It's probably better than what I have now. Alternatively, one of these, but to be honest, not terribly invested. Oh, I need Badger Bone. I can get Pigment Map, which is probably exactly what I need. I need 2 Badger Bones in order to get the other maps. Let's sell stuff real quick, and then I'll determine what I want to. Oops. I'll determine what I want to buy. Sorry, I have itches. Sell these. Sell one of these. I'm looking for anything that's like doubled or at capacity, or that I can sell. So one of these. Let's mark this. Let's mark this. Let's mark this. Let's mark this. We'll mark more of these. We only need like maybe 3 of each at most. I can sell some of this. I can sell some of this. And not fatty meat. Fatty meat's annoying to get. I still wish I could sell this. None of my wire. Don't want to sell any wire. Alright, I guess that's okay. Weapons. This weapon. 32, but that's upgraded already. 99 and 152. It actually is significantly better, because even unupgraded, the sharp shot ammo does more damage unupgraded than my current one. We're gonna go ahead and buy this because I use this a lot, and we're probably just gonna use the same mods on it. transfer them over. 59, 11 damage. 44 damage, 11 tear. 40 tear damage. This one. Must be this one. And then this one is tear. 44 tear. And damage. And it actually does exactly the same amount of tear. But it does a shit ton extra damage. Look at that. I went from 99 to 165. That's worth it. That's definitely worth it. Alright, so I just need badger bones. 2 badger bones to get the rest of the map so I can find more blue gleam so I can get more of that.
Aloy, got a proposition for you.
Alright. Aloy! Aloy! Did that guy... Hold on. Hold on a minute.
You can't let this...
Whatever your name is. Hold on a second. Did this guy have a free loot box for me that I never looked at? It does.
Our hunters already compete with the other.
I doubt that it's going to have any blue gleam in it, but we'll see.
Now we've got Arthur and Carja to compete.
You've survived another day, I see.
Yep.
Help me out, Nora, would you?
Alright.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting
That's
to
how
worry
big the hearts
about
are.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A
Why not
man
both?
can worry about 2 things.
Yeah, exactly, Aloy.
What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up.
Okay.
No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel. It's not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm
All
not a
right.
debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that.
Sure.
But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A scorcher claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snapmaw fang. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid.
Let me
And
guess.
then some.
I'm gonna find them and they're gonna
Just
be
make
like,
sure they don't bust
we
them up
haven't
too
found
bad.
any of this stuff. Could you
I'll-
help us?
Consider it.
And by help
Last
us,
I
I
saw
mean,
them, they were heading northeast.
get all of the parts?
Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
They must be up north. You mean the Banuk hunters are up north from the southernmost area of this entire region? How very surprising. I would not have imagined that the Banuk hunters would be up north from here.
Banuk?
The southernmost location in town. How very strange. Pigment collector. That must be her. How do we get up there? Yeah, let's just...
Have painted the same way for 8.
Oh, this is that one place I was like trying to climb up, and then I was like, you know what?
When the old ones were fresh in their
They'll probably
graves
send me
and
here at some
our
point anyway.
numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy blue. And she saw something new. Herds of machines, each filled with the same blue light. When she woke, she knew which star to follow. She walked for many days and nights until she arrived at a temple built from sparkling ice. At the gates of the temple, she was met by the machines from her dream, who bowed to her as she entered. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" The machines whispered to Banukai. "We go where the light goes, for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the pool. The light reared like a nest of snakes and struck Banukai, piercing her skin, filling her up. Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai did not collapse, though her limbs shook. She climbed from the pool and carried the light inside her. She marched toward home, and the machines marched behind her. As she walked, the light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded the camp. Although the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, Banukai charged. And because she held the light, the machines followed. The ravenous tribe killed many, but those in camp rushed to join the battle. They gathered pieces of the fallen machines and from them fashioned weapons. And it was with these that Banukai's people repaid the suffering the ravenous tribe had wrought upon them. When quiet descended, Banukai finally fell. The machines bowed their heads, and her Werak wept. The light she'd held within her drifted from her wounds and rose to the sky. And for just a moment, before life left her, Banukai knew the truth of the blue light. And she felt peace. We remember Banukai, the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, who brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe, we remember her. And we will not forget.
Okay, I can leave. Thanks for story. Thanks for the story. And now I understand why they have the blue things in their skin. That actually explained a lot.
If someone brought the blue light back to the tome room, can other machines be raised too?
Is there no end? shaman is willing to commit against us.
That explained quite a lot about why the Banuk look the way they do. I'm glad to have heard that story. Where the shit am I going? Just up more.
What does the Outlander want?
I'm looking for Skuli.
You found her. Come, come. Let's get it over with.
Okay. Yeah. Hi.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Uh-huh.
Araya said you could help me get the Werak's attention.
Araya works in strange ways, but I've drunk paint to survive in a blizzard, so I'm one to talk. I'll get you noticed, if you bring me the pigments I need to complete my work.
I mean, you probably shouldn't drink paint, but I don't know.
Araya said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Oh. Alright, so I have one pigment. Of course, there's more lock boxes. I still need 2 badger bones.
These pigments you want.
But I have the bat for the
Where should I
pigments
look
now,
for
don't
them?
I?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
I feel like she wasn't really done. It just kind of stopped.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some
Okay.
are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
I mean, I'll seek out whatever I can find, lady. I got a map for him now, so I can go get all of them.
You climbed the frozen tallneck?
Yep.
Seems like a good way to get yourself killed.
Well, I ain't dead, so obviously it's not.
Remember, Bankai, when the old ones.
Alright, it looks like there is a pigment in here somewhere. There is a pigment over here. Right here. Right here. Right here. And right here. Not too bad. There's not like pigments anywhere else, is there? Nah, I don't think so. I think they're all up here. Well, we'll get this one first because
So
we're going here anyway to get our upgrade. Spear upgrade.
None of the 7 tribes rival the Lucas hunters. But some are skilled.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Is this what you wanted me to find? Attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading.
Why are you helping me?
Are ending, and what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear.
Mm.
Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Look, I have boxes. Oh, I have a skill. Look at this. Look at this. I'm done. I'm done with all skills. All skills done. I have all skills. I think I got a Chief for that, but I have Chief's notifications turned off, so. No. Modify my spear. Ooh, I got 2. 27. Yes. 26. Yes. Bam. You know what else I forgot to sell? Which I'm gonna do in a second. Actually, I'll do it first, and then I'll go down. Yeah, I got an upgraded spear. Yay! Finally, after a zillion years, after playing through the entire game.
Whatever's happening.
I finally have an upgraded spear. Yeah, now I can stab harder. I wonder if Sylens spear did more damage than my old spear, too. So I'm doing, like, even more damage. I wanted to go here because I wanted to sell some of these crappy modifications. Basically, this spear upgrade that I just got, gone. I don't need it. Selling everything that's blue. Blue or below can go. There we go. Really, a lot of these purples can probably go too, because I'm not going to use them, but I don't need to sell them. Let's go get this pigment that's over here.
Some of us have real responsibilities and don't have time.
So I have, like, what, the best... Arguably the best armor in the game. Arguably the best bow now in the game. Upgraded. The best spear, seems like, in the game, because I can now... Because it's Silent Spear, which is also now upgraded.
That's how you get green.
Full already.
Got it. Alright, I need to hunt badgers. Is what I need to hunt. Let's hunt some badgers. And squirrels would be okay, but I don't think that I need squirrels anymore. I need fish. Mostly I want this badger.
Doesn't.
So I need badger bones. I need green, though. This is gonna have badger bones.
Color's changing. Sun's going down.
I really suck at unassisted aiming. I'm really bad at it. I should probably turn it back on. But I know it's gonna, like, annoy me again later. There's a goat there, but I think I'm okay on goats. I just need these badgers. Really? The boar over there. I don't need boar stuff, though. I need badgers. No more badgers. Alright, where am I going? What do we want to do next? Do we want to maybe... We can go this way and get... What is this? Find the young hunter. You know what? Let's go do this. We'll get this pigment. And then we'll hook up here and do the bandits. That's what I think. We'll do. On the way, if we see any bodies of water, like this one right here, it looks like. Let's see if there's fish there. There could be. I don't know if there's going to be fish. All the way up here. We'll see. I'm not seeing any, though. Like, at all. If there's no fish up here at all, I'm gonna have to go back down south somewhere and get some fish. Oh, there's like an owl. Didn't need to kill it, but I did. Killed all the fish before they had a chance to spawn? What you talking about, giant nerd guy? Yeah, salmon swim upstream. Are any of the fish in this game salmon though? You know, I'm kind of surprised that there's fish in this game at all. I mean, surprised that they're not all dead. Yes.
Save this for later.
I need another badger bone. What do I need to upgrade? This is the fish, right? It's just the fish to upgrade and then the badger bones for the maps. That's what it is, right? Hey fellas. How's it hanging? Don't mind me, I'm just here to save. Oh! Hi. Woo. Ow, it's like too rocky here. Ow. Ow. It's like way too narrow and rocky here. This is not going well for me at all. Also, this thing is really fast even when I'm like slowing down time. Oh, come on. Boom! Ouch. Ow! These things are annoying. There you go. Ow. Okay, that did some damage. Ow! Jesus, he's not stopping. He's not stopping his attack. Ow. Ouch. I feel like my time slow isn't slowing these guys down like nearly enough. Aloy. Whoa! Since when could it do that? Oh, fuck. Well, that wasn't really worth the time that it took. I have all the best stuff, and yet it still takes me absolutely forever to kill those things.